Hey, Leo. We are back into the readings. The lighting is not awesome. There's a door back there. Just like lets all the light in. But, you know. I hope everyone has been doing well. We're gonna do an overall oracle from the Sarcodes Astro. And then we'll do a Celtic Cross to see what's going on. Alright, let us see. Alright, because we're taking it. Gemini, cross-pollinate. These cards are so beautiful. I'm guessing that's Mercury in there because of the Geminian energy. Gemini is ruled by Mercury. And bees. Let's see what's at the bottom. Resources. It's kind of interesting. It's like a diversify, right? Sorry. Coffee. Okay. 3. Gemini, cross-pollinate. With this symbol of a pair of twins conversing, Gemini asks us to weave a web of connections and build networks with humor and all forms of communication. This mutable air sign is ruled by Mercury and is connected to the lungs, shoulders, hands, and nerves. Gemini's purpose is to disperse ideas like milk thistle on the spring winds, cross-pollinate ideas like bees buzzing over the flowers. The sun shines here, May 21st to June 21st. Action. Words are at the heart of the issue you're facing. And not just any words, but real dialogue. If you feel tension in the situation, see what is blocking the lines of communication and open that aperture. Listen to the grapevine and cross-pollinate. Gather and share information. Bits of truth may float in on gossip. Explore social media, sound bites, and any other way to get the word out. Talk to people as if they are your siblings, true equals. If something is bothering you, find a place to unpack it, get it on the table, and take a good look. Then talk it over in depth with a friend or therapist, or write in your journal. Trust the process of self-expression to help get to the root of the problem. However, assume anything you will say will be repeated. Gemini scatters seeds. It is not concerned with the privacy of individuality and is not necessarily loyal. Challenge. The situation may be more complex than you think, so be willing to dig in. Gemini energy can be shallow or oversimplified. This is not me talking, this is the book. Ugh, I don't think that. As it encourages breadth rather than depth. So you have to add the depth consciously. Gift. Gemini's gift is an open mind and a sense of universal siblinghood. We are all in this together. The soul knows how to find itself back in equilibrium if we just let all the parts communicate. Help the unexpressed feelings, persons, and elements with the community be heard. Interesting. The first half of that made a lot of sense about just getting things out on that table openly. I mean, to communicate with others is one thing. And then also in your own journal, getting it on paper it might be a new way to communicate with yourself. Makes it more real. To like get it out of your brain and like, three-dimensional. Well, let's see. You crosses that space. Root of the matter, recent past, near future, how you see yourself, how others see you, hopes and fears, outcome, and overall, that is funny, of the Two of Swords. Not wanting to see something, or not wanting to do that communication. Either not open to it, or feeling blocked in some way. Is that you're doing, or circumstances? We shall see. You. Oh. The Tower. Yowza. Major upheaval usually always ends up being for your own good, but in the moment, feels a little dicey. What crosses you? Eight. That is the 8 of Swords. Feeling a little trapped in whatever the circumstance is. This individual could use those swords to cut themselves open. I mean, they are blindfolded, but these look somewhat loose. That if they shifted, they could get out of them. They're held there because they believe they're being watched, but we can't be sure that that's actually the case. Okay, headspace. Your energy, Leo energy, strength. Needing to be strong. In this circumstance, needing to be strong, just needing to sit in that strength. She looks graceful. She actually looks content. So maybe you are doing a pretty good job at maintaining. Root of the matter. Page of Cups. Pages tend to be messenger energy. This isn't necessarily about communication, but it is emotion. Maybe offering up a little bit more emotion. Or beginning to offer a bit of emotion. And maybe that's just with yourself. Addressing them. Recent past. 10 of Swords. Yowza. Well, I mean, which makes sense. Your overall is the 2, and then what crosses you is the 8. So you're still in the 10. It would seem. New future. King of Pentacles. Going to be stable. Maybe that's the resource thing. What's funny is I had a Gemini friend tell me recently about, well, not tell me, but we were discussing going to support groups for things that happen that maybe a chunk of individuals will not understand. So that no, that was my word. Okay. The Gemini cross-pollinate. Maybe you would benefit from just talking to more people about whatever this Tower Swords energy is within you. I mean, you are stable. Or how you see yourself. 2 of Cups. So you are balanced. There is some amount of harmony here. That's good. You have a nice anchor for yourself. So the rest of this is circumstantial, whatever it is. Okay, how others see you. 5 of Swords. I mean, you might see yourself as loving. And you may very well be. But there's also this energy of you holding on to your thoughts. Those swords are ideas and communication. It's air energy. So he was holding on to it for such an amount of time that would make people end up walking away in, I don't know, frustration of some kind, or just exasperation. Maybe it doesn't go into like an angry place. It just goes into like a, okay then, well, if you don't want to talk about it, we're just gonna keep. Okay. Hopes and fears. Moving forward. It's funny. Like, your hope is to move forward, but your fear is also moving forward. You want to give something the it's hitting me this energy. You want to give something the amount of thought and consideration it deserves, even if it's uncomfortable. Yeah. That makes sense. Outcome. 7 of Cups. Chalices, however you want to say it. Options, possibilities. Where to put your attention? It's almost like a little bit of a minefield of your own emotional focus. Not all thoughts are created equal. I want to give you an advice card and an energy to possibly harness for this. The planes. Notice a pretty good chunk of readers live near, like, plane activity. Does anybody else notice that? Excuse me. Get animal advice guidance for Leo at this time. Ooh, that was like 6 cards, so we're not gonna do all that. Maybe like 1 or 2, please. Ooh. Yeah. Use your mind wisely. Pig spirit. Yeah. It's like I said, the emotional minefield of the minefield of your own emotions. What do you look at? You want to move forward, but you're also on the fence about that. Holding on to some stuff that others want to move past. Not really wanting to look at it. Do we want to read this? Let me see how long these ones are. I can't remember. I don't read them very often, but this reading isn't that long, so 47. Sit down. 47. And of course, if you don't want to listen to it, then we can conclude here, but it is kind of long. Use your mind wisely. That's fun. Pig spirit appears to remind you of the right use of intelligence, a gift we all have that is meant to be used with love, compassion, and discernment. Intelligence means recognizing the value of intuition partnered with smarts and common sense, which leads to excellent solutions. Intelligent solutions. When Pig Spirit appears, you are called to respect your analytical mind and use it for the highest good, recognizing that all facts must be considered even when they do not fit with what you already know. Spirit blesses us with wisdom when we allow Pig Spirit to nudge us into open-minded, thoughtful dialogues. Communication. Whether with others or internally, as we mull over our ideas and what we have come to understand. You are intelligent and capable of clear-minded thinking, shaped by the wisdom you have accumulated and the intuition that will tell you when you have more learning to do, because not all facts are in. Now is the time that your decision-making powers are reliable, for you are in alignment with Pig Spirit's keen intelligence. Protection message. Are you ruminating, turning thoughts around and around in your head, but not getting nearer to a decision or solution? Pig Spirit is here to protect you from analysis paralysis. Let your mind rest now and allow your intelligence to mingle with the mysteries of intuitive guidance, releasing your tight hold on facts and unsolved puzzles, whether it be a relationship or any other aspect of your life. In fact, now might be a good time to think about something else altogether and release your grip on needing to know. When your thought processes are muddled by fear and anxiety, allow Pig Spirit to lead you back to the right use of your natural intelligence. Take a break, relax, and release the ball of worry. Soon the smart choice will become clear to you. More facts may be needed, more digging for information, and more questioning. When seeking to learn more, enjoy the process of using your thinking prowess. All the elements of your intelligence are reliably guiding you now once you've given your mind a rest. I mean, maybe once, if you do communicate with others, or if you do decide to journal, maybe give yourself some space. But maybe have that as a method of releasing before you sleep on it a few days, should you feel called to do that. That's pretty much all I have. I wish you luck here. Actually, let's see what's at the bottom. I'm not going to read it, but reclaim your power. That's funny. Another cat energy for the Leo. I love you. I hope this was helpful, and have a great day. Bye.